price cut tells buyers one thing immediately. My home is priced right and I don't want to chase the market with price drops. What's the smartest way to attract buyers? And that's where the difference between price reductions and seller incentives become incredibly important. Because even when the dollar amount is the same, buyers react to those two things very, very differently. Let's talk about why incentives work better than price cuts, especially in the wintertime. Most sellers assume a price reduction is the fastest way to get attention. And while it does get attention, it usually works, the wrong kind of attention. A price cut tells buyers one thing immediately: this home isn't selling. Buyers don't see a price drop as generosity, they see it as weakness. Now let's compare that to incentives. An incentive doesn't feel like a correction, it feels like an opportunity. When a buyer hears, the seller will help me with my closing costs, or the seller will contribute to a rate buy down, or the seller will cover repairs up front, their mindset begins to shift. Instead of thinking, you know what, something's wrong with this house, they begin to think that this could actually work out for me. That's a massive psychological difference. Here's another important point most sellers miss. Price reductions lower the perceived value of the home. Incentives lower the cost to buy the home. Those are not the same thing. A buyer may not care if the home is $5,000, $10,000 cheaper, but they absolutely care if their monthly payment is lower, their cash needed at closing is reduced, or the transaction feels easier and safer. That's why builders rely heavily on incentives instead of price cuts. They understand buyer psychology. Winner sellers who compete successfully think the same way. Instead of reacting later with a price drop, they lead with value. They stay in control of the narrative. They make the buyer feel helped, not suspicious. And that difference often determines whether a buyer writes an offer or keeps scrolling.